Welcome to another ICP update. So I'm expecting a bounce very soon, and let me explain why. So right now we are in a 1-2 setup, and I don't know if the second wave move down is actually in. We might get another low, which could get like $7.95 or even $7.68. But it should not get lower than that, so we should not get to the 0.786 extension. And I really don't see that happening because we are almost oversold on the 1 hour chart, and the last time we were oversold on the 1 hour chart was right here when we were at about $6.80. So I think there's a lot of potential for this coin to bounce very soon, and let me explain my whole Elliott wave analysis again for those that have not watched my previous videos. So let me start with this 1-2 setup first. Here we formed a first wave move to the upside, which went above this high right here and confirmed that this wave right here was in. I will talk about this very soon. And after we formed that wave to the upside, we got overbought on the 1 hour chart and I believe even on the 4 hour. And right now we're in a second wave move down, and yeah, the 4 hour RSI is currently looking very good as well. And it might go lower, of course, but we'll see what happens with that. I mean, we kind of have an ABC structure to the downside already, so this to me looks like an ABC, so it might be complete, but if it's not, then maybe we'll get another low, which would be okay. Then if we do go in a third wave move right now, this third wave move should get to at least the 200% extension of the low of the first wave and the high of the first wave. And that is at $11 and let's say 40.8 cents. And this is very important. We need to get to at least that level. And the 1.618 level is only on the chart because this is most likely going to be resistance. So you can expect resistance at the $10.52 level. But if we do actually get above that level, then yeah, we'll most likely get to the 200% extension as well. Now, after we do get 3 waves, we should get a 4th wave and then a 5th wave to the upside, and the 5th wave right here should get into this target region between $11.63 and maybe like $13.28. But the minimum target for this 5th wave right here is the $11.63 level, which is the 200% extension of this 1-2 setup. And right now I'm also tracking a third wave move to the upside for this 1-2 setup, and that third wave will be considered done when we get these small 5 waves to the upside. So right now we are in a 1-2 setup of a 1-2 setup. So yeah, and it does not stop there. After we get this third wave move to the upside, we should get a 4th wave move and then a 5th wave move. And the 5th wave right here should get to this target region, which is between $16.17 and let's say $19.36. Then after we get that 5th wave, which is this green one right here, that will complete this third wave move to the upside, and this third wave move to the upside is the third wave of another 1-2 setup. So as you can see, we are in a 1-2 of a 1-2 of a 1-2 setup, and I know this is pretty frustrating, but you know, we have not put in another lower low after this one, and ICP is actually one of the only coins to not put in another low right here. So when we went up right here in a first wave move, which is the yellow move, we did not invalidate the structure in a second wave move down. Most altcoins actually invalidated the structure and went above this low right here, which means we had to restart the structure. But ICP actually managed to hold that level, so that's good. Now, if we do go in a third wave move to the upside, like I said, I already gave you all of these targets, and we should get through them if we want to confirm that the main second wave right here is actually in. Now, of course, I cannot confirm that we will go to these levels. Maybe ICP does not want to go to these levels yet, because as you can see, we are very close to the bull market support band, and this is going to be very important. What happens in the next couple of days is going to be very important to decide what ICP will do this month. Because if we got rejected by the bull market support band again, like we did over here, and 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 over here, then, you know, we will most likely get another low in the main second wave move down right here, and we will invalidate the structure, which would be fine because ICP is nowhere near close to invalidating the second wave move down and the first wave move up, so another low could happen, but I don't want to see that happen because, as you can see, that would put us below the main support level zone right here, the main 0.786 support zone, and we've already tested that support zone 2 times, so I see no reason why we would do it again, but maybe we will do it again if Bitcoin dominance decides that it wants to have a quick pump and maybe top in this month. Now, of course, ICP does not have to go down in order for Bitcoin dominance to top. And like I said, I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to top in September or maybe by middle of October or so, but not later than that. And, you know, like I said, ICP does not have to go down in order for Bitcoin dominance to go up. ICP is not really that important on the Bitcoin dominance chart actually because, you know, it's only worth a couple of $1 billion, like 2 or 3 billion right now. And that's not really a lot. What is important to the Bitcoin dominance chart is, for example, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and the other top 10 coins. ICP, I don't see it really reacting that much to the Bitcoin dominance chart because, you know, it's not a big coin like the other coins. Of course, it's not a small coin either, but you know what I mean. So we'll see what happens with the bull market support band. We have not had a cross, but it looks like we will get a cross soon. If you look at the weekly chart, let's actually check this out. Yeah, we have not had a cross on the weekly, so I'm still waiting for that because the last time we had a cross was right here, and as you can see, a few weeks later after we had that cross and after the green line went above the red line right here of the bull market support band, we pumped like crazy and we formed a first wave move to the upside, which was in 5 waves. And you know, right now we're in a second wave move down, and usually the second wave move down is the most boring wave. So I know you don't want to see ICP get another low, but if it does, then it's going to be normal. Now, if you look at the weekly RSI, we are currently going up, which is good because we tested that level multiple times. So we went above the yellow line on the RSI, which is great because, as you can see here, we got rejected by it. Here we got rejected by it, and here as well. And right now we are above it, and it does not look like we will get rejected by it again. Now, of course, we might get rejected again, but you know, maybe the low is actually in, and maybe we are starting to go up right now. I mean, I was comparing this structure on the RSI that we got right here to the structure that we got a couple of months before we actually started this 1-2 setup, which is this right here. So as you can see in this structure, we did a similar thing right here. We went above the yellow line on the RSI, then we got above it, then we got below it, we tested it a few times, and after we tested it for the 4th time, we actually got above it and we got this huge pump. So maybe the low of the second wave is actually in for the ICP chart. Now I cannot say the same for the other altcoins because I don't know, I mean not all charts are the same, so you know, but ICP looks very good right now, and the only thing that could bring the ICP price down and the only thing that could make ICP get another low would be Bitcoin dropping a lot in a very short amount of time, and by that I mean dropping to maybe like 50k in a matter of minutes or maybe 1 hour, or maybe even 44k, which is the 50% extension right here. If it does drop to 44k, then yeah, ICP will most likely invalidate all of these 1-2 setups, and it would not be great because we would have to restart them, but you know, I'm still expecting an altcoin season, so we should be fine even if we somehow invalidate the structure. Now let's say we do not invalidate the structure, and let's say we actually get 5 waves to the upside, and I'm talking about these yellow waves right here. After we get these 5 waves to the upside right here, which should look something like this, that will confirm that the main second wave right here is actually in, and these 5 waves to the upside will also form this first wave move to the upside and this first wave move to the upside, will be the first wave of the main third wave move to the upside. Now let me go on the weekly because I want to talk about something. So I am not sure if we will get 5 main waves on the ICP chart. I mean, by the looks of it, I mean, this could be an ABC structure. So maybe this is the A wave, this is the B wave, and we're about to get the C wave. But either way, ICP should still go up like another 10x from where it's at right now. At least another 10x in my opinion. And obviously it could go way higher than that. I mean, it's a C wave, and a C wave needs 5 waves, so we should go up a lot. It all depends on what the first wave does, to be honest with you. So if the first wave gets to like this level right here, then the third wave will be even more impulsive than that, and it could get to the previous all-time high right here, which is this one. And no, I do not consider this the all-time high. And maybe it's possible that we get to the 1.618 Fibonacci extension in this cycle. That would not be unrealistic, but it's gonna be challenging to actually get there, but we'll see. Like I said, the market cap of ICP is not that high, so the possibility of ICP going up like 10 to maybe even 20 or 30x in this cycle, I don't want to say that's a high possibility, but if we do get a crazy altcoin season, then it's most likely going to happen. And we're most likely going to see ICP get to these highs right here again in this cycle. So we'll have to see what happens with the RSI. We'll have to see if we get rejected, and also you kind of have to watch the Bitcoin chart very closely right now. Now, do not forget, Bitcoin does not usually go down that much in September. I mean, Bitcoin only pretty much goes sideways in September. Of course, September is usually a red month for Bitcoin, but even if it's red, I mean, it only goes down like 5 to maybe 10% at most. So even if Bitcoin decides that it wants to drop, I don't think it's gonna drop more than it has already dropped in this month. So it might continue going sideways, which will most likely make the Bitcoin dominance chart go up. And let's see what happens after that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon if you want access to all of our charts. We try to constantly update them. Also, we offer personal altcoin analysis to Gold members. So if you want us to analyze a specific altcoin for you each month, then we can do that for you if you are a Gold member. Anyways, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.